Yo, yo, yo. We back live here. Back with my people. We got my boy Lamont. We also got my man Am from Am's Logic. Give it up, give it up, give it up. Uh
Yeah,
What's going
so
on?
we're gonna
I know we
do
having
like
some
we
technical difficulty.
I think we sound all right now.
Okay.
All right. Lamont, say something quick.
Yo,
Okay, he got a little delay, but
Mm-hmm.
I bet it'll fix itself. All right, but let's get it in right off the bat. We always start off with the Bucks.
Yeah.
Since we last talked, haven't lost a game. They starting to they starting to show a little something. I think people starting to figure it out. You know, one thing that I saw. So just kind of covering the last three games since we talked. They beat the Raptors, 128 to 112. Dame dropped 37, 4, and 13. Beasley of all people dropped 30 and 4. Uh, no
Crazy.
Giannis that night either. But one thing I want to point out here, and I'm gonna point it out each time: bench scored 40 points, but we did got out rebound 55 to 41. So then we went and played the Hornets. Giannis 16, 8, and 9. Dame had 27, 5, and 5. Middleton uh, was 12 and 6, but Beasley dropped 20 and 2 of all people. Again, we won the rebounding battle that one 49-43, but the bench 40 points. Then we played last on Sunday, I think it was Saturday. The Mavs.
Mm-hmm. Saturday, yeah, man.
Uh, we beat them 125, 130, excuse me, 132, 125. Giannis dropped 40, 15, and 7. Dame had
Mm.
27, 3, and 12. No Middleton, bench 46 points. But we did get out rebounded um, that game as well. Now, I do think second chance points and rebounding is still a major problem, but it's looking like they starting to click. What y'all think?
I think,
Go
well,
ahead, man.
I've been saying all along it was the rebounding in the beginning. Um, I don't know if we talked about it on here or if we talked about it in private when I said I'm going to hold my thoughts on what I was seeing. To
Mm-hmm.
me, the game that they played without Giannis, they looked a lot better. That's the game that
I knew
Beasley
that was
dropped
coming.
30.
Yeah, but did they look a lot better because
Even the game
Beasley
that
dropped 30?
huh?
Did they play a lot better because Beasley dropped 30? Meaning that you're not
No,
going
they
to
played
always
a
get.
lot. I think they played a lot better because the ball was moving. So Beasley was able to drop 30. Even if you look at the game you mentioned where Giannis only has 16 points, look at what Beasley did. I think the less Giannis has the ball, the better they're going to do.
But the problem with that is Giannis, like it's gonna take him a while to adjust to be able to be himself without the ball in his hand. Cause the ball like and what happens is, and this is to your point though, Lamont, is when Dame has the ball, he's looking to move the ball because he gonna get it back. When Giannis has the ball,
Right.
he don't pass it because he ain't thinking about getting it back or getting a better shot. And Beasley and all the other guys on the bench are what I call rhythm players. They need to have the ball early, maybe first quarter, where you're feeding the teammates, letting them get it together. Then you kill second quarter and fourth quarter. And if you watch Dame, that's what Dame did. Dame wasn't going crazy right away. I mean, he was hitting shots, but it was within the realm of the offense, and he was still getting other people to rock. I feel like when Giannis get it, everybody just look and get out the way versus trying to cut or anything. I feel like when Giannis gets an assist, no disrespect, it's more of a bailout assist. Like he try to do a move, it don't work, then he kick it out to somebody because the defense has collapsed on him versus him making the a smarter basketball IQ play and passing the ball, knowing you're gonna get it back.
But isn't that the same difference though? Whether he take it to the cup, if he start attracting too much people, or now creates a difficult shot for himself and he kicks it out, why isn't that the smart? That's not a bailout play. That's gonna be a smart play regardless. That's what you do.
Well, the shot clock is down.
Correct.
Right, and them same people that you're kicking it out to now are open and should be able to take that shot with no problem.
But out of, let's just say if it's 10 plays like that, Giannis is going to force the issue 8 of those. So
Right.
you have a lot of people standing around. Like I watched the one game, and when Dame has the ball, you see a lot of people cutting. You see a lot of more movement. When Giannis has the ball, everybody's just standing by the 3-point line.
Right. See, but I guess this is what probably makes it a good thing is because I don't think that anything needs to change so much as to Giannis needs to know when to have his time and Dame needs to know when to have his time. Is what they need to figure out because I'm not trying to disrupt Giannis's pure dominance on the basketball court. I'm not trying to change that for him. Because in the Dallas game, he still had big time shots, and they won. They it was a lot of times throughout that game where they probably should have been coasting more, and they didn't. But I like how things are gelling for themselves now.
Yeah. When I say less Giannis, I'm talking about him getting the ball at half court or at the 3-point line, and then just trying to bulldoze his way every single time.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the constant spin that he does. Because I think a team.
Yeah, because I think people are getting used to that.
Yeah, well, somebody like Boston, Philly are really going to know how to collapse, and have defenders just at certain points where he's going to do that spin move.
Yeah.
But I think.
But they've been looking good.
Right, but again, I think and where I say there's moments, the game Giannis had 16. I think he had a feel for the game to know that it don't got to be his night. Other people getting their money, and he allowed it to happen.
When I think of Giannis, I think Giannis can easily average a triple-double. Easy.
Especially.
And that's kind of what I would want him to be doing. Let's think of the triple doubles and less 40s and 50s. If you get them, great. But let's get everybody involved because he can dominate anytime he wants to. It's almost like a LeBron.
I agree.
When we need you to
that's
dominate,
what I'm saying.
You can dominate.
It'd be nice for him to get the others involved early in the game because he can score 20 and a quarter if he wants to. That's what he got to understand. Right. If you get the others going when you need them late for a shot, they ready to go. That's all. I think me and Lamont are saying the same
right.
thing.
But where I'm not 100% agreeing is it's not like he starts forcing stuff. And again, he falls back when it looks like others are doing bigger things. So I think he's doing the right thing during this process. I don't even know what I like to see. If you can look at what's Giannis' field goal percentage? Do you?
Oh, it's in the high. It might be 60%. Let me see. Hold on.
I know it's going to be extremely high because he's been having a lot easier shots created for himself.
62%.
He got a lot.
That's the Dame effect though too, where he's getting more one-on-one.
Exactly.
I think maybe it's just gonna be a mix of both. Sometimes it'll be Dame facilitating, then Giannis doing what Giannis do. I think that's just they have to pick their moments. They just need to pick their moments.
No, and because
we can score 130 on anybody.
I thought that Dallas game was a perfect balance of both of them playing good basketball. Mm-hmm. And Dame was even a little off. To be totally honest that game.
Yeah, I would like to see less turnovers from Giannis.
So what do you think? What are you expecting from Boston? We got Boston tomorrow night.
I think we should beat Boston to keep it real.
I think it's going to depend on Middleton.
Yeah, I think. Well, he's starting to play a lot more.
Yeah.
No, he's still playing 20. He playing 20. He played 23 minutes the last
Yeah,
game.
but he was 16. I thought his original time restrictions was like 16 minutes.
Yeah.
Nah, it was 20 minutes,
Oh, I thought
but now they upped it 3 the last game or whatever. So
okay.
he played.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm just ready for him to be able to play starting minutes again. I'm tired of all this.
Yeah, but when he's been getting in there, he's been playing decent basketball.
Agreed.
And I will say that the while they've been on this winning streak, you see a lot more people getting into double digits. And that's what I've been liking about it. I mean, Payne had a couple games where he, was like 11 or some points. Connington has been playing pretty good. Portis, I mean, they playing some good ball now, and they're starting to give AJ Green more minutes. He
Yeah,
hasn't really done that well, but he's in the game.
yeah, I've seen him minutes during the last game. It's good to see him.
AJ Green probably he can't play defense. His defense is worse than Pat's.
And I think a lot of that is he's getting Beauchamp minutes with him being out.
Right.
Yeah, agreed. Because I think Pat Connaughton's getting way too many minutes.
But he's been doing good over this winning streak.
Yeah, he's been doing
Solid. Yeah. He's solid.
And I think the defensive thing is we're not going to be a great defensive team. We have a couple good defenders, but we're not going to be a great defensive team. They just have to make timely stops.
Yeah, but I think still the thing though is we still have
That's valid.
We have still some really good individual defenders though.
Yeah,
Like
no,
who,
that's what I said.
besides
But we're
Giannis?
not a good defensive team.
Right. Yeah, as a whole. But yeah, no. So I think that we can, depending on what squad is being put in there at the time, I think that we could be a good defensive team. And Dame doesn't look horrible to me.
No.
No.
I'm not seeing him just stand around. Like he's trying to stay in front of his player.
Yeah,
I
he's
see
not
him
a hard
taking
type of
swipes at the
time.
ball. Nah, yeah, I'm seeing the effort is all I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
And people say squad score, big points on them, but I'm like, this is a guard league though. It's a lot of really nice guards out here who's gonna get their money.
Yeah.
But to be honest, it's not Dame individually getting cooked like that. Is they get him in a switch, and then whoever's man is holding. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's more like that than somebody just cooking Dame. You know what I'm saying?
Right. No, I agree. So, we talked about him last week, but I kind of want to circle back to the dude, Milwaukee's own Jordan Poole. But I want to because I want to ask, if you're the Wiz, for one, how do you get him under control? And two, what do you do? Because he's at best a third. I'll give him a second option scorer, Jordan Poole. I'm saying at best, at very best, he's a second option scorer. They need a star there. They're missing a bigger piece to become a relevant basketball team.
They have two Alfreds. Kuzma's an Alfred and Poole is an Alfred.
No, I agree. But they paid him. They paid this man $34 million pretty much a year.
For 20 points a game, that's the going rate, though. That's what Middleton got.
Yeah, but he's giving you 15, 3, and 4.
This year, but previously he was giving you a
no, and I'm saying you paid him that money, and now you're giving me 15, 3, and 4, shooting 28% from 3. Come on, man. That's a problem.
Oh, the pool party is over.
if you're the Wizards, you got to feel ripped off. It's like he got this money and he just became Hollywood.
But that's not technically
Yeah,
true because Golden State gave him the check, not the Wizards.
Right, but they accepted it's the
the
same.
contract.
Yeah, they knew the contract.
Personally, I would let this year play out. I don't even know who is their coach.
It doesn't matter. They're going for the number 1 pick. They bombing this year. They're not trying to win with
Well,
that team.
I'm asking about the coach because it's somebody that demands respect. You know what I mean?
Who was that?
Is it
We would know him if he was
Bacon?
a notable coach, though. We would know him, though.
Hold on, let's see.
Off rip.
Or is it Wes Unseld Jr.?
Look, yeah, that ain't gonna work either, is it?
But either way, I would let this year play out.
It is. It is.
Yeah,
You're
it's
right.
Wes Unseld Jr. Yeah.
Yeah. I may let this year play out, see if I could get him under control. If not, I would shop him around. I don't think anybody's going to take him.
I think he's
I would shop him
definitely.
around.
Oop, you muted out.
He gonna catch back up.
Who, me?
Yep.
Yeah, now you good. Yeah. It was a delay.
Yeah, I would shop him around, see what I could get for him. And I would start build. I mean, you've paid Kuzma. I would keep him on board. Kispert, I would go with. Gafford, I would go with, and start building my team around that. That team, Jordan Poole don't fit that team, man. He's a clown.
Yeah, I just think that he needs to get under control. He needs to make better shot selections. Actually, he played decent against Milwaukee.
Of course. It's the
Yeah.
Bucks. That's where he's from. That don't count.
Yeah, but I thought he would do that on the road.
Yeah, did you see when he let the ball roll? Did you see when he let the ball roll for 20 seconds? What an idiot. You're down by 10 with 4 minutes to go. I mean, he's an idiot.
He scored the bucket, I think.
Yeah, he did, but shit.
But he's in kind of retrospect, he's not making at 32 a year. That's not great. How people get paid nowadays. That's not too bad. To where he's definitely shoppable, and I think it'll be a lot of teams that would want to pick him up. I think that he just needs to mature. Is really what it really boils down to.
That's not happening no time soon. Especially after he done got
and I think that's the problem.
Yeah, I think what's going to happen.
Yeah, I think that's the problem, and that's going
to. No, I was going to say the harsh reality is going to probably hit him when another player of his equal or greater value gets there, and he realizes it's not really his team. That's what I think will happen.
He's not the type of player, even if he was mature, that he doesn't have the skill set to run a team. He's not. He doesn't have any Robin or Batman in him at all. That his ceiling is Robin.
Wow. Huh.
Yeah.
Wow.
His ceiling is Robin. That's his ceiling. He will not be able to break through that under any circumstances.
So let me ask, because this question came up, so I have to ask. With the who's the best American player right now? Like Jason Tatum's name has come up, and I don't count Embiid with him being an American citizen now. He don't count to me. So who would you say?
Oh, you said Embiid.
Yeah, I say I don't count Embiid because he became just a citizen. That's
I gotta think about that one. You go ahead a minute. I gotta think. If an American player, so that means you got like John Morant, people like that.
Yeah,
but he's not better than Tatum.
Nope, you would have
KD, Booker.
Booker's a savage.
He is.
Yeah,
Um,
I think Durant is still better than
Tatum.
Jason Tatum.
They trying to push this agenda for Jason Tatum to get an MVP and all that. Giannis is number 10 in MVP rating or votes or whatever you want to say. And look at the numbers he putting up. They trying to push Jason Tatum. That's why I want them to get their head cracked by the Bucks. I want Boston out of here. all this premium gas they trying to put into Jason Tatum is unacceptable. He's
I
never
would
won
probably still
anything.
go with KD.
Yeah, probably I still go with KD.
Would you have? What if it was Jason Tatum versus LeBron?
I'm still well, what do you mean first? Like,
I mean,
because
as
it's the
far as the
age,
best American,
obviously, we're just
no.
looking at the age. I'm gonna take Tatum.
Right now, best American basketball player between LeBron and Tatum. Right now,
I would go with Tatum on that one.
Yeah, I mean, LeBron's 48. Look like he's 56.
Come on, man.
I don't like that.
No, for sure. So you would have Lamont. You got Tatum. You think best?
Yeah, because I think he can consistently score on all three levels. Plus, his free throw percentage is better.
The LeBron agreed, and he doesn't look to make the smart basketball play.
Right.
Even over like Kyrie, I'm assuming in easily over Kyrie.
Yeah.
I like Kyrie a lot, but he's like situational. He can go cold and then he don't really got nothing else going. Where Tatum can take it to the rack, get free throws. He can find other ways to get himself going and rebounding. Kyrie is just more like finesse and style. You like watching Kyrie play.
I feel like we're missing somebody.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns. I mean,
Oh no, your
Edwards,
boy. Yeah.
Edwards.
There
I'm
we go.
taking Ant Edwards over Tatum.
Huh?
I'm taking Ant Edwards over Tatum.
I don't know if you can say that, Chet, but I understand.
Not yet.
What is the
Yeah,
whole?
not yet.
Hold on now. We done brought up Ant-Man now. We got Ant-Man is a savage now. Come on now.
He got to get a little deeper in the playoffs. We got a couple people watching too today, so hit the like button, please.
Yeah, I think Ant got the potential. Yeah, he's coming. He's coming.
I don't think he's ready yet though. I think we got to.
I think he's ready this year. He gonna show you.
I think we got to see him in the playoffs though. I really would like to see him in the playoffs, especially in the West.
Well, he got him first in the West right now.
I think he's gonna get to it.
Oh wait, you know what? Speaking of that, I'm just switching up because something just popped in my head. Isn't it a Vegas team supposed to be coming to the NBA? Am I understanding that correctly? And I thought
I know a baseball team. I know the Oakland Athletics are now going to.
Or no, not Vegas, but it's another team out west that's coming out, isn't it?
I didn't hear about. The only thing I heard about was the Oakland Athletics now going to Las Vegas.
Maybe I'm making that up. So
clickbait.
Hilarious.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. So let's get into it today, though. We're gonna jump right into Batman, Robin, Alfred, or Commissioner Gordon. I got a group of players today this week, and you guys let me know where you think that they rank. So first on the list, I got Shai Alexander. Is he a Batman, Robin, Alfred, or Commissioner Gordon?
I think he a damn good Robin.
Really? I feel like he's put himself in a position where he deserves
a Batman conversation.
Yeah, to where he deserves to be a Batman. I mean, this is the second year in a row where he's putting up big numbers. and they're winning too.
That's the
Yeah.
the other thing.
I think he deserved it. I think he deserves Batman.
Okay.
What about Mikal Bridges?
What? so Alfred.
Alfred? Yeah, I was about to, yeah, Alfred. Yeah.
I kind of feel like he a Robin. I think he put up like 20 a game. You know, I
Yeah,
feel
but then
like
He
you
has
saying
done.
Middleton is a Robin.
I think Middleton was a Robin. I think Middleton sat down and let somebody else take over in that
Yeah,
role. I
I don't
think
see. Yeah, I would go with Bridges as an Alfred. I think as a
Yeah.
third, he would dominate.
Yeah, agreed.
okay. All right. All right. What about Terry Rozier?
Come on, man.
What? I'm saying where you have him at? What you mean?
The damn movie producer. He's none of them.
That's funny. That is
He's the
funny.
set. He's the set manager.
Oh, so you got him obviously Commissioner Gordon.
Lower than that. You don't even hear anything about him anymore. I
Commissioner,
forgot about him.
where you got Am? Where you got now? Mind you, he's been hurt all year, but before he got hurt, but before he got hurt, he was averaging 22 a game
Yeah.
for 2 games. But that
Right.
He's still Commissioner Gordon.
okay, all right, all right. Now I'm gonna mess this name up, but the kid from Utah, Delory Markanian.
Lauren
Lauren
he's
Marketing.
Robin.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, that's a solid Robin.
Yeah, he's a Robin.
Averaging 25 a game though.
Yeah, he's Robin.
Yeah.
For sure.
That's it. All right. Robin it is. Robin.
Terry Rozier.
You said what?
I said Terry Rozier.
I'm saying Terry Rozier is a solid basketball player. I wouldn't want him on the
He
Bucks.
could be Harvey Dent before he turned to Two-Face, so he would be Harvey Dent.
He just can get OC with the ball at times, in my opinion.
So let me ask y'all this then:
Okay.
Would you want him as your starting point guard or a really good backup?
No, I take a really good backup.
Okay, there we go.
That's all you need to know right there.
Well, no,
Right.
Hey, is LaMelo? Oh, how about this? Is LaMelo Batman, Robin, Alfred, or Commissioner Gordon?
Robin.
He's on the cusp.
Yeah, bro. I think he got a Batman mentality. I'll say that.
He does. I just don't know if he's ready
Batman
yet.
mentality.
He's on the cusp.
And you see how he gave Boston that work yesterday, and the great defensive wizard Drew. He was giving Drew work yesterday.
Well, he gave the Bucks work.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. Yeah, I'm just saying. So we can say right now, then Robin with Batman ceiling.
Okay.
See, the reason here's my thing when I think of a Batman: can this player take over the game? Just take it over, just dominate the game when you need him to. And I don't think he can do that yet. I don't see that in him.
He shows moments now, like in the overtime, he's shown flashes of that.
I think you know what though? I think it's more like kind of how Kobe became great. Like he's not scared to go, 3 for 15. When right before Kobe became great, he shot horrible his first couple years. But he always had that mind state that he was going to be that dude, so he didn't even care. And I think he kind of had that same mentality, not comparing him to Kobe by any stretch of the imagination.
Oh, okay, thank you.
I
So
like LaMelo though. I like LaMelo.
I like Melo.
I think he a real good player.
I totally agree. I definitely like
Boy, if they would have not picked Wiseman and had LaMelo up in Golden State, my goodness.
man. Yeah,
The
because
league wouldn't have
Golden.
allowed that. That'd have been too much.
But hey, speaking of Golden State though, they're starting to fizzle down.
They
You
got
know,
age.
I know that players aren't playing because I know Draymond is really their facilitator, and it really shows when he's not there. As much crap as people talk about Draymond, when he's not running the offense, you can tell.
And setting them
Well,
screens he known for setting as well, getting
Yeah,
them cats open looks.
in the last couple games, Draymond and Curry were up.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, yeah,
They'll
and
be all right.
Curry's still
but
averaging 30. It's crazy.
and I just each game, your boy just doesn't. Clay just looks worse to me.
Last two games he's done good. He's put up 20.
Did he? I didn't think he shot good game. I didn't see no.
Yeah, he had that one game where he shot like 1 of 10,
Yeah,
but then the last two games he's been putting up like 20.
interesting. Are you looking it up, man?
He had 20 against the Rockets.
What do you shoot?
7 of 16, 5 of 11 from three.
That ain't bad.
No, that's more Klay Thompson-ish.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I think
because
that's
he only
just.
averaging 14.4 points a game right now.
I think that's just a flash, though.
Mm-hmm.
From being honest.
I think he's done, to be real, but I'm not wishing that on him. It just appears that way.
So I'm gonna switch it up because next week is the final week of college football. Now it's a lot going on, and I don't want to. We'll kind of be on here for a long time, mixing too much college football. But the one thing that I've noticed is, and I'm sure they talked about it, is that Michigan and Ohio State game.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm assuming whoever wins that game is going to the playoffs.
Correct.
Because I think it's 5 teams undefeated.
Yep. It was.
Yeah.
Yep. So
This
yeah,
will be
whoever
the
loses
one
probably
that will.
won't go.
Yeah, whoever loses this one, if everybody wins out except for one of these, that'll be the playoffs. So that game, yeah, I definitely have to watch that game. That's going to be an intense game. No,
A
go
lot
ahead.
of history there too.
Go ahead.
Yeah. I think Michigan's going to win it all.
I can see that. They know everybody plays already.
Yeah.
We done cheated months ago.
Right. Shout out to Harbaugh.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, I
Getting
think
his
he'll win.
Patriots coach on my man Belichick, deflating footballs and doing all types of other extras.
Hey, I feel like great coaches cheat. I feel like it's a part of the coach.
But man, did you see the glasses the dude had on? They were on next level stuff.
Right.
He had video. He had recording glasses
He had
on.
some Google glasses on.
Hey, behind every
They
fortune.
deserve them plays.
Right.
Hilarious. So, kind of dipping into the NFL now. Burrow has to be out of our. We kind of when the season first started, I remember we brought up our 5 quarterbacks, right?
Mm-hmm.
Burrow was one of those 5, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
Is he still on that 5?
Absolutely.
Yeah, injury can't take him off.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's consistently an injury.
He's been injured all year, remember? And he just kept playing through it, and then he got hurt even worse when he should have just maybe.
I think you called this? Did you?
Yeah.
Did you called it?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
They
Yeah.
should have sat him long.
Yep. They did that to him, bro. That's not on him. And
So
The
that's
only
why he
thing
ain't
that I
looking
will
himself.
say, I thought that it was going to be like an Achilles because it was his calf, but he's out because of his wrist.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right.
But injury is injury, man. You asking him to do too much too soon.
Right.
Yeah, you definitely overcompensating.
Right. But he's
Right.
definitely top 5. I would take him. There's not a lot of quarterbacks I'd take over Joe Burrow.
Yeah, because if you can't plan off that foot that you have the calf injury, then
Yeah,
you're
you can't
using more of
drive.
your arm and your wrist motion.
So,
That's a good point. That's a good point. You compensate because you can't plan.
yeah,
Right.
no, that's any injury you're gonna compensate for something else.
Yeah.
But you don't think that no one's creeped up to that top to rattle up that top 5 so far with this year's football
All the
performances?
players that's in the top 5 is the main ones hooping or balling right now. Jalen Hurts,
Yeah.
Mahomes.
Okay.
It's the same. It ain't no Kenny Pickett gonna be up in there or nobody like that. I mean, who else? I mean, maybe you can start talking about Trevor Lawrence, but he ain't there yet. But he'd be the only person I would even consider in that.
Tua had a very solid year this year.
That man
Yeah.
got
If
a
I were to move
squad though,
anybody, it
bro.
would be Tua.
He had no
Yeah.
injuries this year.
But look at their squad though. I mean, shouldn't anybody be able to quarterback that
That's not
team?
fair to say. Numbers is numbers though. And it's not like he's just played a Trent Dilfer role or something like that. He's put in work.
Trent Dilfer would get numbers on his team. You got 2 Pro Bowl receivers. You got the fastest receiver in the NFL, the fastest running back in the NFL. They have a lot of advantages, bro. They got multiple tight ends. That team is stacked. The
No
problem is
one's
they haven't beat a team with a winning record, have they, this year?
Nah. I think you're right. I think at one point that was an issue. I don't know if it's still, to be totally honest, I don't know if that's still going on. But I know at
Well,
one
they'll
point,
have their opportunity against Buffalo this week
Mm-hmm.
in
Oh,
definitely.
there you
Miami.
go.
Yeah, we'll get into the picks in a minute too. We'll talk about the wins too. We'll get into that. But I want to shift it into some football. I mean, excuse me, some boxing.
Boxing. Yeah.
Because Saturday we got Benavidez and Andretti, which is we
Yeah.
got 2 undefeated boxers. I like this type of boxing. I like this type of fighting when it really means something. I don't even care about the title. I love when 2 fighters that are at least give me 20 plus wins. Both are undefeated. I like that kind of fight. But so just kind of I think I would probably say some notable wins for Benavidez is he beat Plant,
Mm-hmm.
Lemieux.
Convincingly.
Yep, and he beat Anthony Darrell.
Darrell, yeah.
Darrell,
Mm-hmm.
excuse me.
Solid boxer, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Former champion.
Andretti, 32-0. Oh, mind you, Benavidez is 27-0 with 23 knockouts. I think he lost the title just because he was doing cocaine or something crazy like that. He had some. Yeah, he did.
Allegedly. Allegedly.
He came up
Allegedly.
illegal. Not allegedly. No, he tested positive. Ain't no allegedly.
Oh,
He
that
tested
don't count for
positive.
where he's from. That's acceptable behavior.
I said that grows that comes in his backyard. What are you doing?
Right. That's acceptable
Right,
behavior.
right.
Nah, but I think other than that, he's had a pretty dominant um, boxing career. But Andretti,
Absolutely. Why you think Canelo don't want to fight it?
I knew that was coming. I knew.
Oh man, Canelo ain't stupid. He got the best handlers in all of boxing.
So Andretti though, he has to fight. He's fought in Quigley and Liam Williams. I mean, he really don't have a strong resume.
His resume is full of tomato cans, Uber drivers.
Don't quickly
garbage
play
truck.
for the Knicks.
I quickly did. Hey, Lamont. I probably wrote his name down off of, wait a minute, Quigley. It rung a bell to me, and I wrote it down.
Now, Andre Davis, he's fought nobody. We just know we think he has a lot of skill, but he hasn't fought anybody. So this will be his first real comp.
So who do y'all got in this fight?
Benavidez.
Yeah, it don't even take long to say that, right? Benavidez.
As long as it's a better fight than the Stevenson fight.
Oh, bro,
dude, that was probably that was the most boring. Like, I don't never want to hear nobody say nothing about Mayweather ever again because of that fight. Never. Don't ever say Mayweather was a boring fight. He ain't never did anything like that. It wasn't even counterpunching going on.
That was one fight versus a career.
I could have survived that. I could have survived that fight. If that's what he was doing, I could have survived that fight with that young man. You know what I'm saying?
That's wild disrespect.
Hey, we would have went out.
That's wild disrespect.
After I got my check, we all going out. You know, I'd have been unscathed.
I'm unscathed.
Right.
And I like Shakur, but I think he putting a cart before the horse, because Shakur be talking crazy like he put up numbers. You get what I'm saying? Like, you've not really won anything. You're not putting people in the seats. You've done nothing electrifying, but you be acting like you're supposed to get 50-50 splits with everybody. Like, whose man's is this?
The only other person I think in that weight class, in my opinion, that could ask for money like that is Haney.
Correct.
Haney's probably the only other dude that can ask for, like, hey, you're not finna 25% me, buddy.
Regis Prograis has like, who Haney fighting. I respect him too. Regis Prograis. He got a nice resume. I respect Regis Prograis.
So, speaking of fighting, well, on the undercard, it's your boys fighting, Jermall Charlo.
Yeah.
He's fighting Jose Benavidez.
Yeah, that's his brother, his little brother.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with this dude.
He used to be the Prodigy. They thought he was going to be really, really cold. I think
Jose
he got
Benavidez?
shot. Yeah, Junior, yeah. He was supposed to be the truth, a prodigy and all that. But I think he got in a car accident or got shot. Something happened. And he just never lived up to them expectations, but still really good. Remember, he fought Terrence Crawford.
Oh.
He got knocked out by Terrence Crawford. He's good, though. It ain't no walk in the park. I'm gonna tell you that. He's a B fighter, very solid B fighter.
Okay. I don't really, the undercard. Are you familiar with any of these fighters on the undercard?
Let me see. Hold on.
I'll tell you who it is.
Lamont?
It's
I've lost interest
Dubry
in
Mathis. It's a dude, I can't even pronounce his name. I'm not even gonna make the attempt to pronounce.
I'm looking now. Hold on.
Lamont Roach.
Oh yeah, Lamont Roach is terrible. That's Freddie Roach, bro. Yeah, these undercards.
Oh.
Yeah, these undercards. Besides the Jermall Charlo coming back, these undercards are tap water.
Yeah, nah, definitely
$75.
That's how much the pay-per-view is?
Yeah.
Huh.
Where's Michelob Ultra Arena? What's that, Lamont?
At Mandalay Bay.
Okay, that's Mandalay Bay. Okay, I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah.
So in a couple weeks too, Haney's supposed to be fighting Regis Prograis.
Yeah, Prograis.
Prograis, okay.
Yeah.
Where are they fighting?
Vegas, right?
I don't think so.
Let me look. Damn. Let me see. Hold on. I'm looking too. Schedule.
They might be fighting at T-Mobile.
No, it's in San Francisco.
Yeah, I didn't think
Oh,
it,
wow.
I didn't think it was Vegas.
Okay.
Tickets gonna be even more expensive in San Fran, probably.
Mm-hmm.
The way
Yeah.
they now. Whew.
It's an odd location.
It is.
Oh, then Ryan Garcia fight too the following week.
Oh, who is he fighting?
Oscar Duarte,
Oh, well,
tomato can.
I told you he need to fight. What's the kid that
Rolly.
Tank beat? Yeah, Roly. That's the fight that I want to see. That's a perfect. That's a perfect fight to see where he's at as a boxer.
Yeah.
So did you see? And I made a like a 3 minute video about Tim Bradley. Did you see that Tim Bradley video?
Mm-mm.
I
Oh
didn't.
yeah. Tim Bradley pretty much shitted on Tank. He said that he pretty much said that when Tank fights a fighter that can counter his power, he won't have nothing.
He's an
Like he's
idiot.
he's going to easily be beaten. But like I said in my short, he's been the distance. It's not like he's never gone the distance. He's gone the distance twice. Even he's gone twice, and even once with a hurt hand. So he got heart, and I think he got the toughness to go 12 rounds with a fighter. So I'm not trying to.
His boxing is underrated, and Tim Bradley milk dud head. He's a hater from way back. He don't like anything associated with Mayweather or not associated with Top Rank. You know what I'm saying? That you'll never hear him say anything positive about somebody that's with PBC
Yeah,
ever.
watch the video because I got clips in it
Yeah.
where he breaks it down why he thinks that Tank can lose
And
to Corey
just
Stevens.
to piggyback off, the reason I'm saying that is because even Floyd said y'all haven't even seen the real. He's like y'all haven't even seen how good Tank it really is. He ain't even shown all his skills yet.
Yeah,
And
no,
what we do know, they're talking about countering his power. What about Tank's counter punching? Most of his knockouts are on counter punches.
yeah,
He
yeah.
countered Rolly, knocked him out. He countered Garcia. He
See,
counters everybody.
his fight though, where he felt that Tank got exposed was the Isaac Cruz fight.
No, the one he had one hand.
The one he had the one hand. He said that Cruz was in his face, and he's like he didn't like that. He don't like that type of fighting style. And he said that somebody with Shakur's defense that can hit you back like that is going to be a problem for her. He specifically said Shakur Stevenson will beat.
Great defensive boxer.
He said, well, no, but
Great
he said
defensive
that
boxer.
will beat Tank. That's who he said. That's what he said.
And
And
But
what
does
banner is
Shakur
he
have the
under?
power?
It's all fun and games until that man connects on your chin once or twice. I'm telling you.
yeah,
See, that's what when I hear what Mike just said, the first thing that popped in my head was like, who
right. Yeah.
who has Tank's power?
Deontay Wilder.
Right.
The closest person I could see though that would give a good fight would be Haney. And that would be if Haney could take his punch. If Haney could take his punch, then it'll be a good fight.
But do you think Haney has Tank's power?
No. But that's what I'm saying. If he could take his punch, he don't have his power, but he got skill. He got the skill set to where
Right.
he can go 12 rounds with him.
He might not.
Yeah.
He has to take some shots. He'll have to
Yeah,
be able to beat a few at least.
It'll be a good fight if he could take his punches. It'll be a good fight.
But
in
that's
my
the main
opinion.
problem right there.
Right. If, you know,
Right.
but it was
But
kind of,
Bradley said somebody with Tank's power, not somebody that can take a
well, no,
punch.
I don't think that, no, he wasn't saying with Tank's power. He just said somebody who can diffuse his power, who can counteract his power with something else.
Okay.
Like Shakur got defense to avoid his power,
Mhm.
you know, so he's saying somebody like that can beat, you know, a Tank Davis fighter, is what he said.
I think the thing with Tank, y'all let me know if I'm wrong. The thing with fight Tank is you have to fight perfect the whole fight. He only got to be
Yeah.
perfect for one punch.
Yeah. And
He
It's
so,
only
like
got to be
Tyson.
perfect for one
and that's
punch.
another thing he was saying, that there were fights where Tank was down during the fight, and
Mhm.
he had to use the knockout. So he's saying, what happens when you're down during this fight and you don't have that knockout?
Then he'll
Now
lose.
what?
Then
No,
he loses.
but that's what he's saying. If
Well,
somebody
what's Tank's
counters,
record?
his knockout, what'd you say?
What's Tank's record?
Right, right.
I know what you're doing. Why you do
I think it
that?
was 29-0 with 27 knockouts.
Right. So yeah. So what are you talking about? That ain't about nothing.
I get it. I think Shakur and Haney give him the best. They give him the best fight. But like I said, you got to be perfect against Tank. Look how good Leo Santa Cruz was doing, and he made a critical mistake. He threw the same shot 3 times in a row. The third time ended his career.
Tank remind me of Tyson.
But with higher IQ.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like the Tyson comparison.
Shit.
We'll save that for
I'm talking about as far as just all they need to do is connect with that one punch.
what about,
Mhm.
you could say the same thing about Deontay Wilder too, right?
But he's way more skilled than Deontay Wilder, though.
Yeah.
Way more
Yeah.
skilled.
And Wilder can't take a punch. Tyson and them can take a punch.
Wilder
Right.
certainly could not take a punch. Too bad for him. But he started off boxing way too old.
Mm-hmm.
You know, boxing, like, you know, when you a Jedi, you got to be like 2 years old. You know, he can't
Right.
start off at, you know, he can't start off at 26.
Look
It'd be
how
kids,
little Tank was when they started having him fight. He was like 8.
yeah, it'd be kids like 6, 7 years old.
Yeah.
They'd be out
He
here.
was slumping little kids back then. His power done translated from a toddler to a full grown man.
Little
And this
Gohan
man
became
talking
got
about
grown.
somebody about to do something to Tank. You'll have to use your jab the whole fight to beat Tank. You cannot engage at all. You can't exchange at all. Because if
And
you slip just one time, it's over for you.
see, and you know, for me personally, I say the one thing with Shakur Stevens is what's his downfall is, because you can be all evasive and defensive, but if you're not throwing punches, the aggressor's gonna look like the winner every time. Every time, the
Right.
aggressor will look like he's gonna win off the points because he out here
The
just
thing
throwing
is,
punches.
he would have to engage, and I don't know if he would feel comfortable engaging. He would have to mix it
Yeah,
up a little bit.
a little. You would have to.
He would have to mix it up at some point. But then if you mix it up with Tank, that gives him a chance to counter you. Garcia, with reason he got knocked down both times, he got too aggressive,
Yeah,
and then he was able to
but
time him.
again, you're there to box for most part. I'm not saying you're there to get hit, but
Right.
you're there to box. So you gotta stand your ground and throw punches sometimes. Sometimes, you know.
Yeah.
And yeah, and just, you know, he caught you them one of them sometimes. You
Mhm.
know.
I'm even looking forward to Tank fights because I don't know when it's gonna happen, but I just know it's gonna happen.
Right. It do look like it's a matter of time always.
Always a matter of time. Always.
All
But
right.
I do think Shakur is legit. Let me say that.
No.
I think Shakur and Haney would be a better fight
Yeah.
because he wouldn't be worried about Haney power, so he would engage more. Where if he fought Tank, they gonna be on their bike. They not about
'Cause
to
what was
sit
the
down on no punches.
What was the Shakur fight before this last one?
Let me see.
Because he looked real good against Duke.
Oh, I remember. I don't remember who
That's
he
when
fought.
he slept him. Oh, that was Harold. Harold.
You remember the wife got mad?
What was his name? Jamel Herring.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's good. He's a
And
good fighter.
Shakur looked real good against him.
That's true. Great point.
He had 10 knockouts. He can maybe knock a dude out. All right.
And his knockouts are always body shots.
Oh, and the Cavs beat Philly by 3 in overtime. Oh, did you see the score of that Indiana's Hawks game?
Let me see.
And this is regular fourth quarter. It's not even overtime. Pacers won 157 to 152.
Didn't I say Pacers put up big numbers, man?
You did. You most definitely did.
They shot 60%
They're the
from
highest
the
scoring
field,
team.
though. That's crazy.
Jesus Christ.
So this is like their probably about their sixth game of the year so far where they've scored like 140, 150. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, that is actually.
That is
That's why today's NBA's numbers are way too inflated.
Yeah.
The defense definitely doesn't have it. All right, so last week the winner. Are y'all ready?
Decision.
Me. Yes.
I knew it was you when you pulled out the doggone drum roll.
Right.
Yeah, I got 12 and you and Am both got 10.
That's the reason for
2
the
weeks in a
new
row, baby.
ambiance in the background.
2 weeks in a row.
There you go. That's what the flowers in the background. That's hilarious.
Yeah. He had it all set up today.
Right.
I did incredible. I did.
Put in the amber. Hey, Am, he put in the amber light bulb.
Right, he did an amber light bulb. It's hilarious. Why do you get specific?
Wow.
You can't get Lamont. No, you can't open the door at all with Lamont. Damn.
Right. Well, I ain't missing. It's 2 weeks in a row. 2 weeks in a row.
Shout out.
Yeah. You're catching up.
All right. So we'll get it in. No static this week either. We haven't hit the hour mark yet, though. We're like really close to
Right.
That's the mark, you know.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, we gotta hurry up and get to the pumpkin before the cherries. Pumpkin. All right. So, now it's doing it. That's crazy. All right, we got Packers Lions in Detroit.
Lions.
I'm going Lions.
Lions.
Commanders Cowboys in Dallas.
Cowboys.
Definitely Cowboys.
Cowboys.
Good game here. 49ers and Seahawks in Seattle.
Niners.
Yeah, I'm going to go Niners.
Because I don't know if Geno Smith is playing. He's hurt.
Oh, that's right. He did get hurt during that game. Yeah, I'm definitely going Niners. Dolphins and Jets.
Dolphins.
Oh, the Jets finally bet Zach Wilson, you scrub.
Put him on the third string.
I mean, Steelers
Zach
and Bengals.
Wilson wasn't dominating indoor football.
Steelers.
Oh, yeah. Steelers. Jaguars, Texans in Houston. I'm going Houston on this one.
I'm going to go Jaguars.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Jaguars.
All right. Tampa and Indianapolis. In Indianapolis.
Tampa.
I'm going to Colts. At home.
I think Tampa Mayfield's actually playing like an NFL quarterback.
They're playing all right. For sure.
That
Definitely
was your
playing
boy at
normal.
the beginning of the year.
No, he's been playing normal. You can't ask for anything other than that from him.
Normal.
Straight up.
That's funny as hell. That's wild
The
disrespect
Jets would
too.
love to have.
That's wild disrespect.
No, you know, he ain't doing too much craziness. He you know, they ain't winning, but he, you know, he's playing sane football. He ain't trying to
Yeah,
do.
I'm going to Tampa.
You going Tampa too? Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
Shout
we
out to
got
the
Saints.
Tampa 2 defense.
Saints and Falcons in Atlanta.
That's a oof.
It's not a bad game.
It's not.
Saints.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Saints.
Who's the Falcons quarterback now?
They got Ritter. Who shoot? Oh, he's terrible too. I gotta go. Yeah, I'm definitely going New Orleans.
Yeah, Saints.
He's shooting 6 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. That's horrible.
Yeah.
I wouldn't care if Jameis Winston was playing for the Saints. I'm picking them.
Yeah. They got a defense though.
Right.
Patriots and Giants. Whew. Jeez.
Patriots.
Tapwater. This is a 2 Tapwater team.
I'm gonna go to Giants just because Lamont said the Patriots. That's the only reason why.
I'm gonna go Giants because DeVito played well last week,
and it's in New York too.
I'm gonna go. I think the quarterback is better with the Giants.
Long as it ain't 2 Jones playing quarterbacks.
What about Panthers and Titans?
Damn, they both terrible.
Titans.
Yeah, everybody loses.
And I feel like it's
Titans.
I said it real like, all right.
Did you see Derrick Henry rushed for? He had 10 attempts for 38 yards.
Mm-hmm. That's about his average. About 3.8 a carry.
He definitely don't want to be there.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I feel like he gave up.
Yeah.
Rams and Cardinals.
Rams.
Is Stafford even playing?
Let's see. It shows Stafford and Murray playing.
They better not lose. Rams better beat Arizona.
I'm gonna say Arizona. You know, I'm trying to have some one-offs so you dudes can catch up. Yeah. You know, maybe just balance things out, handicap, that type of thing.
Sounds real slick, sir. Thank you, host.
Right.
What about Browns and Broncos?
Broncos.
Browns.
Yeah, I'm going Browns. Chiefs and the Raiders in Vegas.
Chiefs.
Yeah, Chiefs got to bounce back.
I'm gonna say Chiefs, but I'm nervous about that one.
Are the Eagles good, or are they just playing good enough to win?
Bills and Eagles.
Is it the same thing? You get what I'm saying?
They're definitely not looking good, and I don't see them going far to playoffs if they continue to play this way.
But you know what though? When I look at any other team in the AFC, um, I don't see anybody that I would be like that would be a threat to them to where even if they played bad that they couldn't bounce back from it. You get what I'm saying? Like nobody in the AFC
It's
makes
scary.
me feel nervous at all. Yeah, if I'm any team from the NFC. And I can say the same thing really, but yeah, because no, Kansas City don't really scare me.
Right.
Buffalo don't scare me
Miami can be scary.
if they play the right team. But you know, like I don't know there's not really a lot of AFC teams that where I'm feeling threatened. So I feel like if I made it out the NFC, I kind of feel like I'm good. Not that it'll be a cakewalk. It's football, it's only one game, you know, but I still kind of feel like less pressure than my path getting out of the NFC.
Yeah, I just be feeling like the Eagles, they're beating good teams. We got to give them their credit. But I feel like they're playing B-level football at best. Is
Yeah.
B-level at best.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I feel like everybody playing B-level football. Like it's nobody out there to me where I feel like they look really good.
Not consistently.
That's fair.
Yeah. Yeah, no one's out there sitting out there
It ain't no
shining.
world beater out there. We thought it was San Francisco and they came down to earth.
Right.
But they're still a threat. Let's not sleep. San
No,
Francisco
everybody's
is a threat.
still KC is still a threat. It's really, football one of them sports. Whoever start getting hot the last 3 games or something like that probably got a good chance of winning it all. You know, it's just a lot
It's
of
going to
it's
be interesting
momentum
coming
and
down
who
the
you
stretch.
say it again.
It's going to be interesting coming down the stretch.
Yeah, there it is. Yep, agreed.
Yeah. And it's really it goes on who you're playing too. Matchups are everything, you know. So hey, it can always happen differently.
I just don't think a lot of teams match up well with the Eagles, especially that offense. They got a lot of talent on that offense. It's hard to hold them under 20 points. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It is hard because they're going to get a play or two. They're going to get at least 3 plays during that game. There's going to be big plays from either A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, or Swift. Somebody's going to do something.
Yeah.
They're not going to just lay an egg. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what makes them dangerous. They got a lot of playmakers.
Yep. The offense perfect.
So who are we picking for that game?
Oh, did we not pick for that last one?
Nope.
Philly and Buffalo, right?
Yeah.
I'm going Philly.
I'm going to go Buffalo.
Okay. They got a lot to prove.
Right.
I understand, though.
Yeah,
Just
that's
like
not even a bad. Buffalo's a good team. I like Josh Allen. I know me and Lamont differ on that, but I like Josh Allen.
And I'm really surprised you picked Buffalo just on the strength of Allen. Like I'm shocked by that. I'm shocked.
That was a strategic pick. Don't look too much into that, Mike. That was a strategic pick.
I wouldn't have thought it mattered.
Well, since y'all mentioning his name, no, I'm gonna stay with him.
You mentioned his name. That is wild.
Any last Bucks words?
Let's keep this win streak going.
Right.
I
got a couple last words about that game. Go ahead, Lamont.
3 more wins.
Would they get to your mark? What was your mark that you had them at?
Well, I wanted them at 15-5 after 20.
Oh,
what are they now? 10-4.
Yeah, that's gonna be rough. It's possible.
Yeah, they're not going to hit that.
But they'll still be good. I think it'll still be an adequate record, though.
Yeah.
And
I really want Boston to lose after what they did to Drew.
2 more, yeah. No, for sure.
After what I saw them Boston fans wrote about Drew in them pictures, I want Boston to lose badly now.
I heard about it. I didn't see it, though.
I sent it to you in the chat.
Yeah,
they had him with the noose.
Yeah, I didn't look at it.
Oh, yeah, they had him with a noose. All types of little wild stuff, bro.
Boston being Boston?
For what?
they felt he was one of the reasons they lost the game against Charlotte.
Oh Lord.
So they took it to the highest extreme of just the most racist thing that you could think
Bruh.
of to express your unhappiness with a loss.
And you know that disappoints me in the players on that team because I wouldn't play.
Right. Straight up.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But that's Boston. I feel like Boston, you call Milwaukee with some Boston got Milwaukee topped, if you ask me.
It's not even close, bro.
Yeah.
Boston and Utah.
Yeah. Them places I'm not even really interested in going.
Right.
The exact two places I haven't been interested in ever going. Never.
Shout out to Boston and Utah.
I'm cool on Boston. I'm cool on Alabama. All that shit. Cool. Kentucky is a 50-50 shot of something's going on there if I would actually go to Kentucky.
For sure. But if you haven't, tune in. Am's Logic comes on after every basketball
Bucks game after Bucks game.
Yeah. Check him out.
Appreciate it.
So yeah, we done. Good timing. No static. Beautiful.
Oh, go ahead. You were saying something. Lamar was about to say something.
Oh, go ahead, Lamar. The ambiance.
No, now I really don't have anything to say.
I knew that was coming from that stretch. Yeah. He was waiting like, hold on, what is this man doing?
Good night.
You see how he stopped me and said, like, what is this?
Oh, don't hate.
Good night, guys.
Dude,
be sure to like, follow, subscribe. Check us out next week.
Hey, Am. This is where this is classic. Remember back in the day where MASH would come on? When TV would go off and MASH. Yeah, MASH coming on now.
MASH coming on. All right, bro, go.
Later.